This is Rook back with some new tips for Game War Fire Rage. Today we're going to talk about monster killing. We're going to start off by looking at best monster equipment sets. Go to craft equipment, choose equipment, in the and set gear, and in the bottom you find the Monster Slayer set gear. The Monster Slayer set is the best set for killing monsters. The Slayer's Charge is the best helmet. It has both upkeep reduction, which is handy if you have a lot of troops, and have 40% hero attack bonus. So it's the best one. Second best is the Slayer's Helm. If you don't have a lot of pronged spear tips, you might want to use those in other upkeep helmets first. Then the Slayer's Helm is okay. Slayer's Armor, Slayer's Boots, and Slayer's Sword. The hardest piece to get hold of is probably the Serpent Tail when you're trying to get the full set. So have a look for those one in Infernos if you're having troubles getting a full set. The Slayer's Trophy is an accessory that came out this fall, I think November or something like that. It has hero attack 10% and monster defense debuff 5%, and also makes your maximum energy limit 6k more. So this is a very good accessory, the best one. If you have enough of Essence of Darkness, and Shadow Sigil, this is a good accessory to have. But maybe you want to have the Essence of Darkness and Shadow Sigil for making Haunted Xena or Haunted Samurai pieces or something like that. So, but if you have, it's a good one to have. Otherwise, Slayer's Rune give hero attack 5%, and the Slayer's Spiked Gauntlets give hero attack 6%. Velvet is... I had problem finding the Velvet, I remember. So that took me a while, but still. If you don't can get hold of the Monster Slayer set, the Perseus set is the second best one that you can get a little bit easier. You have the helmet with 27 hero attack bonus. Armor gives you 18%. And here we have the feet and the weapon. If you can't get hold of Monster Slayer set, the Perseus set is decent set to use. Okay, we're gonna take a look at presets, and today I'm using this preset the most of the time. This is my full Monster Slayer set with 2 Slayer's Trophy in it, and looking at the monster skill tree, I've set this one to hit as hard as possible. I want to make as much damage as I can with one hit and kill the monsters with as few hits as possible, just to save time. And I'm not that worried about my refills and stuff like that, because I don't kill many monsters in KVK. I do other things in KVK killing events. I have a lot of refills normally, and then I use them in between when I do kill monsters. And then you want to put maximum on monster defense debuff, and you want to put maximum on hero attack, and you also want to put maximum on your energy limit, so you get as high energy bar as possible. I don't put any points in hero attack streak, because I only hit monsters with 1 or 2 hit. Maybe if I do a level 6 monster, I do some more, but I don't use the attack streak. Without any points, it has 25% attack streak, and if you put full points, you will have 40%. So the difference isn't huge, and I don't benefit of it much. Okay, and the hero skill tree you should only set for defense, and make sure you put in the full set bonus, which will help you attack better and also get extra march boost of your hero, which is cool. So with this set on, I will hit pretty hard. And the other set that you can use, the other preset you can use, I've presetted this one just to show, is making the preset a bit more economy way. If you if you don't have that extra energy refills, and you want to kill as many monsters as possible um, with your energy you have, or as high as possible with the energy you have. You should kill the monsters with normal hits, and then you can preset it a little bit different. Looking at the monster skill tree, uh, I start by, of course, putting points in monster defense debuff. I put points in hero attack, and I put points in hero attack streak, and then I put points in energy cost reduction. And if you have points over, then I use them for maximum energy limit. Uh, the middle ones you need 10 to unlock the bottoms one, so that's why it has 10 in the energy recovery. Um, this way, you will build up a streak. If you hit with only normal hits, you will have a higher streak, and with the energy cost reduction, you will hit with a little less energy every time. So this is the way to save the most of your energy. And uh, I'm gonna show. We're gonna take a look at how the difference would be in a. So we're gonna start with the maximum hits, and we're gonna take a look in the difference. We're gonna use the monster attack boost. I normally do because I have a lot of them, and we push the monster and we refill first. This is the fastest way to refill. We refill up to maximum. Okay, so now it's maxed 77k, and push the monster, push max hit with Stevie G. And from time to time, it's gonna be a bit different how big hit you're gonna make. This was 88%. I made up to 98. Sometimes it's a little bit of a gamble how much you take in one hit. And now we refill. I'm not sure we're gonna make it with one normal, but let's try. We don't want to use any more energy than we need to, because this is an example of showing how much energy you can use from different ones. And did we kill it? Yes, we did. Uh, so we first used 70k, and then we used 7.8. Let's say we used well, about 79k, around 79k to kill one monster. And now we're gonna try and do the same thing, kill a level 5 monster, but we do it with the other preset, the economy preset. And it's gonna take a little bit longer, but I hope you will have patience with me, because hopefully it will show. We're gonna refill this one up to max, just to make it easier to for the example. It will be easier to count afterwards. And we're gonna attack this monster. We only attack with normal hits now. With the cost reduction, this normal hit will be 6,900, so it's about half a k less than the other preset, almost 1k, I think. Yeah, 1k. Sorry. And by hitting with normal hits, we're gonna build up an attack streak. We have attack streak level 1 now, and the attack streak will increase the power in every hit, so every hit will be harder and harder. And by this way, we're gonna save energy. Hopefully, the difference will be enough. If you are far away from the monster, then your energy will recover meanwhile you march. Like if you have a half a minute to get to the monster and half a minute to get back, then you have 1 minute for every hit, and it's like 10 minutes, and that will be some extra energy. So doing that will make you save even more energy, but time consuming, of course. And this is not the funniest about Game of War Fire Rage, killing monsters with normal hits, but um, if you want to save money and make the most out of it, this is the economy way. And it's good for your alliance killing monsters. You will have gift points. When I kill this one, we are 94 members, I think, in the alliance, which means uh, we have 94 people getting a monster gift, and gift points, I think, what's a level 5? Is it 5? Let's take a look. We open a level 5 here. And see, you get 50 gift points from a level 5 one. And if 94 people opens up and gives 50 gift points, then you will have a lot of gift points. So that will help your gift level improve, and also, of course, the items you get from the monster gifts are also cool, pieces and cores and materials and stuff. So always worth killing monsters, both for yourself and for your alliance. You should try and kill as high ones you can with your with the energy you got. If you're killing monsters in KVK, save your refills for the KVK. Don't use gold refills in between, but make sure you use the energy you build up, the energy you get for free, so to say. Either you team up with a friend to kill a higher monster, or you do as high monster as you can. Using the streak, that would be the best for the alliance if you do it yourself, in fact. But I would rather have 20 level 5 ones killed than 30 level 3 ones, for an example. The higher ones are give you better gifts, and you will also get more gift points. And that's, I think, the most important one, for me at least. Okay, so now we killed it. Let's see how much energy we have left. We have 9k left, and we started off with 71, so we used about 60. We started first, it was 70, and we have 9 left, so we used about 60k to kill this one. And the other one, what did we say it was? It was one max hit 70, and then so it's 76. So in this way we saved like 16k. Not huge, but it is something. And if you don't, maybe you would not or make this high level, then it would the difference would be even higher, so to say. Last, I would like to show you two other small tricks. And if you take a look at how I gemmed this one, you all see that I have double fire gems in all of the equipments. And this is, I think, the best way to use the fire gems and the prophecy gems. The prophecy gem allows you to have embed another gem that matches the type of an already embedded gem. It makes you have two of the same kind in the normal slots. And I don't use this one in other sets, because if you use this in a defense set or an attack set, you're gonna lose either 25% of attack or 25% of defense or debuff or something. And I don't think it's worth that just to have the two of the same kind in the other slots. But in here, the fourth slot, the only ones that are useful for monster is march speed. Okay, 25% march speed is cool if you want to kill a monster fast and if you don't want to be out marching that much. But it's better to have two fire gems, because fire gems give me 5% attack, and having 7 extra fire gems is 35% extra attack boost, and that's very handy. Of course, if I had a lot of the Jester's gem, I would use that one. The hero attack bonus is 12.5% on these ones, but I don't have that many Jester's gems, so I don't have enough. But if you buy a lot of packs, you could for sure use double of them. But Otherwise, the fire gem is very cool to use. So this makes a little impact, I think. And last, I would like to show you how I preset other sets, like sets that you don't have that much use of gems, like the research set, my Magister set. If you take a look at the Magister set, you don't find much silver extra or research extra in gems. If you're lucky, you can get some in a pack or something like that. But you don't gonna use all your slots for gems. Well, you could use them with defensive gems. If like in here, I have the rose gem because I have more of those than I need, and maybe some other as well. Put them in there if you have more than you need, but gem them with fire gems because this one will make your energy recover 50%. So always have one of this one. If you have a lot of prophecy gems and don't use them, put a prophecy gem in this one and put double fire gems. At least if you're shielded when you use your research equipment, because if you're always shielded when you research, then no one will attack you and you have no need for defensive gems or stuff like that. So gem them like that, and also make your let's look at how I preset the hero skill tree and the monster skill tree. The monster skill tree, you're not gonna, when you have your research gear on, you're not gonna kill any monster with it if you have a monster equipment set. So the best way to set the monster skill tree is to set it on maximum energy recovery and maximum energy limit. This way will make your energy refill a lot faster. And if you have let's see when it's on, you see the power bar is now 41k. I think it would be something like 33 if I'm not mistaken, without the fire gems and without the extra maximum energy limit. And that's very handy because having this on, it will take you 3 hours to maximum up to 41k. Of course, if you have the monster slayer one on when you're shielded, then it will refill even faster and then make you go a lot higher. But I don't know if you don't have if you silver and food income, if you're a small player and are shielded most of the time, then food and silver income is very handy, and then I guess you rather will have that boost on instead of having better, faster monster recovery. Well, that's up to you, but I think it's a little cool trick. So put this preset in all the equipment and all the sets you have for that you don't gonna use all your gems for and all your you don't. So all other sets I preset with Monsterkilling, the same set, the same way, energy recovery and maximum energy limit. And in this one I also have some fire gems because I don't have enough of others that I want to have. Okay, that's all for now. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, or if you want to add something, please do. That's all for now. Peace out.